God bless you.
Just take this shit, man. You know he doesn't deserve it.
Hello. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to get on... trying to like manage two chats at once. Oh wait, does this work? It's a test. Okay, alright, this might work. Yeah. Hello, Marin. Thank you for the test. I'm on YouTube as well. That's what I was trying to get on. Yeah, I think we're good. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. What is that in the back? It is a DJ controller. I'm trying to learn. Yeah, this is the one that Quentin has, I think. He has the RX2. It's also the prize for the Adventure Time beat battle. Actually, that's such a weird thing to say. It's not a beat battle. It's just like a remix competition. Yeah, I don't know if you still want to do that, Marin. I'm super down, though. We can just go under my name. That'd be fun. But they give you a reskinned RX2, so I guess they're going to plaster a bunch of, like, Adventure Time stickers on this thing, which is kind of not great. First time here. One of my friends mentioned you. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is kind of wild. Okay, so I have to like manage two windows at once, but that's okay. What is that pinned music skill site? Okay, I guess we can kind of go through this earlier on. Okay, so, yeah, over the past month or so, this is sort of an exercise that I really recommend. Wait. Hold on, let me also get my piano up. What am I trying to make? I'm just trying to make some weirder stuff. Maybe not weirder stuff, but stuff that isn't... I want to try to do some, like... light... I don't know. You'll see. I can't describe it. But it's just a combination of things I want to work on today. Wait, let me move this thing. Wait, no, this is not what I want. Hold on, how do I do this? I need to move the chat to my left. I'm subbed to this channel, but I don't remember why. Are you a music guy? Yeah, I'm a producer. So maybe you saw one of my production videos. What happened to Twitch? I'm on Twitch too. We're just trying both. Greetings from Spain. You're a big inspiration. I appreciate it, dude. Okay. So, sorry. What were we doing? We're getting our piano ready. MIDI connections, loop MIDI. Okay, you guys see this. But yeah, anyways, I have nothing but good things to say about Kiefer, who's also online right now, and you guys should definitely check out Kiefer on keys, who is been my, I guess, jazz piano theory mentor for the past 2 months now, and kind of have been just relearning, like, how to, I guess, speak the language of piano, for lack of a better term. Because when you grow up playing classical, I mean, I know how to play all these songs, but I'm literally just an autopilot. It's just muscle memory. So I don't really have an idea of what's going on, or I don't really understand why it sounds the way it does. So that's, like, pretty important as a producer. Obviously you don't need any of this, right? But I really wanted to be more, have, like, more intention, instead of just, like, floundering around and trying to figure out, you know, what chord goes next. So the solution to that is actually just understanding scales, and now I'm like, I feel like I'm on the verge of some epiphany. What's my least favorite chord? It's so hard. Maybe the regular dominant chord. It's so cheesy. You link Twitch and YouTube, or is this YouTube Live? It's both. I've got 64 gigs of RAM, and sometimes FL Studio or Ableton still crashes on me. I have 32, so it might not be your RAM. And what's up, Jorbolo? Hello, Gans B as well. But yeah, basically I would actually put 5 scales. Like, I'm trying to learn basically every single scale. When I play classical piano, you can do all of the major scales. Right, you just go through the circle fifths. And then you do the diatonic 7th chords. So, right, that's really easy for C, but when you get to, like, I'm probably gonna screw it up. Right, and then when you start figuring out all the chords that belong in a scale, you realize, well, if I'm in that key, I can use any chord in there because, well, it's in that scale. But then I can also move between different scales. For C, right, you can also, there's C melodic minor and harmonic minor. And then, I always forget my diminished ones. And then whole tone as well. And there's, like, a bunch of variations in between. And when you learn all the, I'm, like, basically going through that in every single key. and then you realize like how many possibilities you actually have in terms of moving around. It's kind of like not super usable yet, but I'm trying to figure it out. Like, it's definitely worth doing. Do I like Flying Lotus? Definitely. Wouldn't it be cool to make a chord progression with each time the same note as the top note? I see it. Yeah. With the, you're basically just, it's like, I forgot the term. I do that a lot, right? So this thing kind of helps me because then I like there's just a absolute like ton of scales. So some of these like are subsets of existing scales. For example, I was like, what is Prometheus Neapolitan? And it's just a subset of the diminished scale. It's just fewer notes. So like I don't care about this. I wanna have like the full one. So it's really those 5. Can you give an example of chord changes between scales? Yeah, and also like some of these are just modes, and I realize I really don't like thinking about modes. Like Kiefer says, modes are just, you're just starting off in a different note for a different in a key. It just like I'm like, this makes it so complicated. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Can I give an example of chord changes between scales? So I guess, you know, the easiest one is just like, you can just pick something that's close in the circle fifths. Again, I'm just parroting what Kiefer has sort of taught me, so maybe it's useful to go through this. But if you go like, right, I mean, it's like obviously just major and kind of like cheesy, but it's really easy to go between C and G major, well, because it's a fifth away. But honestly, you can go anywhere. And that's sort of what I've been trying to push. I'm like trying to figure out, like, obviously you can go around the circle fifths, but I want to not do that. I want to really go into really weird keys and see why it works. Like, if you listen to some of the Zelda soundtracks, they do like 4 or 5 key changes, and then it works because they're just voice leading. There's like, things sound good if they're close to each other. And so that basic fact like lets you move between keys that you wouldn't really think about if you're just looking at a circle of fifths chart. Let's see. Is there? Well, there's like so much more chat going on. What site is this? Is called scales-chords.com. I literally just found it looking up like random stuff. Oh, thank you, Zadiv. Veren Fuego. I definitely do a very healthy amount of Ghibli beats. Hello, Hammy. Is learning scales the best way to learn how to improvise on keys? Before I didn't really have an answer to that, but for me, like, learning scales again, like, when I grew up, I always learned harmonic minor and I learned the major chords for classical piano. But I don't know melodic minor and diminished that well, so that still sounds really foreign to me. But now as I'm learning it, like, I realize it's super helpful because once I'm in, say, a key, or more importantly, if you have a melody, right, you're able to figure out what you can do with it. It's been really fun to sort of write chord progressions around a melody recently. Let's see. Oh, nice. My chat box is showing both. That's really useful. What flavor jelly do you put in your PB&Js? I think it's usually strawberry or grape, right? Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you. What's up, Rife? Appreciate it, Lucas. Flip the Tibetan throat singer. We might do that sometime. I might do another sample flip challenge. But today I have some stuff that I want to try to hit on. What's it like working with Tim Henson? I was surprised when I saw you on his Insta. He is a prog metal. Yeah, I mean that's their music, but they're very blended, especially with their new stuff. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. I was basically just helping him out with some of his album tracks, and they're like, I mean, they started getting some trap like influences earlier on, and it's really really fun. He's probably one of my favorite collaborators. He's just super chill dude. No pressure. We were up until like 4 a.m. last time we hung out, actually, because we were really trying to dial in this track for their album. So hopefully that'll come out. I always end up defaulting to harmonic minor / pentatonic for scales. Yeah, that's what I do too. But once you learn like this is like just so basic, but even the fact that the diminished scale works over the dominant chord, like it's just not a sequence of notes I would think about unless I practice it. It's just a very classic jazz sound. And now that you know it, like if you're in a different key, then you'll realize, oh wait, I can like start moving around scales when I'm doing stuff like this. Any melody note can work with any bass note. Yeah, that's also true. Anything works with anything. That's kind of the overall theme. Like these theories just for me is just a useful toolkit for ideation. Actually, I never let it dictate what I can or cannot do. It's useful as a tool for exploration, because when you don't know theory, I think it's easy to get stuck in patterns. The mythical album 4, dude, it's so wild to me. Like I was like looking at his fan base, like he's some really really rabid fans. Like people, dude, he posted some like quote, and it's just people just telling him to shut up and put out the album. I'm like, dude, that's kind of scary to me. Does anyone know what happened with Preston? Are you talking about Robotaki? He's alive. I've been in touch with him. He's just super busy trying to work on his own projects again, which is awesome. All right. Okay, so I'll move on to random stuff. Hello, I'm from Russia. Your music, like, thanks. I don't know what that is, but thank you. But yeah, basically I started with this thing here. Actually, I didn't even start with that. I ended up processing this quite a bit. But this is stuff, I think I'm going to try to do a couple of these. And just write like little loops that I can expand later. I don't even remember where I got this. But I kind of just want to get into like grimier, like simpler stuff. I like kind of went a little bit ahead with my production, or not my production, I'm sorry, with my chord exploration. And I realized, well, there's a lot of variables that you can mess with. Also, I got a reset from Dalton. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're just going to start chipping on this because I really want to just kind of nail down something something a little dirtier than the stuff I usually do. Let me make sure the processing's the same on this thing. Sounds so nice, actually. It's my go-to dirtifier. No, I haven't tried thermal. I'll try it out. out. But this is such a crazy bass/lead thing. I think we're gonna probably use it as such. Let me fix this up. Fix this note length really quick. Sorry, I'm gonna be delayed on chat. I forgot I did this once, and there's just so much more discussion in the chat box because I have two platforms on. So don't worry, I will answer the questions. We kind of only want one voice here. I don't want this to ring out. Definitely let's loop this so it just holds. That's such a dirty bass. Let me just screw around with this a little bit. Feels pretty good to me. Let's actually just do that, and let me fix up this drum fill. Actually, that speed is okay. What I really need is this to spread out. Hold on. Let's just do something like this. Oh, Jason, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I gotta set that up for YouTube, huh? I forgot they have subs and stuff as well. I wish the tail was a little bit longer on these. That's a little bit annoying. Maybe if I just stretch it. Okay. Let's do this. Replace this one. And let's use these like lower hits to get in. Let's find some different toms there. I feel like this this fill is going to be kind of important. We'll just use our Phil Collins thing. Okay, yeah, those are some nice toms at the end. We'll just chop those up and bring them in. Kind of don't. Let's make sure these both kind of extend towards the end. just to stretch out the sample a little bit so it doesn't cut off. And then just like jam this into a drum bus or something. I don't know. Let's go. Another thing I've been trying to get better at is just drum processing and grooves in general. If your drums... That's pretty nice. It's a bit loud, but it's kind of what we want. And then let me get a crash here. Okay, not bad. Almost there. Let me get some hats. Better hats. And then let me lay out just the intro and then we'll look at chat. So... let me find some hi-hat sounds. I also need to make sure my buffer, if I'm feeling a little bit of a latency on this right now. Oh, it's not bad, I guess. Can I press it this fast? Let's try something like that. I don't want to do, excuse me, I don't want to do my standard like 15th, 16th note thing. We also probably want to swing this a little bit, so I don't know if I'm shooting myself in the foot by quantizing this, but I just need to hear it in correctly. Okay, so our beginning is gonna be none of this stuff, and we're just gonna have the bass thing here. Goes in pretty nicely, right? We'll probably pick some variation of this. Is there enough room for this like 808 thing? It's getting a little bit busy, but we'll see. Maybe we can like tuck it in somehow. All right, let me catch up on chat really quick. All right, let's see. What do I think about Jay Dilla's music? This is probably one of my biggest influences, along with Nujabez. Is this for the decap battle? No, I didn't even know he was having a battle. This is just beats for the sake of beats. What's up, Grant Chapman? What's up, Jake? How did I get so gorgeous? Thanks, Timber. What do you do when you're not making beats? I am probably working on code, or Practicing DJing, or practicing piano, or playing games. There's like a bunch of stuff to do. Can I please break your drums a little bit? Sure. What dB is the reverb send at your drums at? Sounds great. I don't know. It's just my Valhalla verb on my send here. Were you moving the slice point to the transient on the audio event? How do you do that? I'm not sure what you mean. Please let me know. I've never seen you before. Love your music so much. Been following you for 4 years. Wow, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming through. Finally seeing some roughs to work on. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to Timber. I'll take a look. How do you make your drums so crunchy? I think that's just an effect, actually. I'll show you what I put on it. It's just a New York compressor thing. Phil Collins, yeah. There's a Phil pack called Phil Collins that has such good. They're all Phils, but I like to cut up the toms. Do the Brick House drumline intro. I actually don't know those songs. I'll take a look. What keys visualizer is at the bottom? It's called Virtual MIDI Piano Keyboard. Is this thing? Liking that snare. Thank you. Watching produce feels like a Legend of Zelda speedrun. At this point, I'm just like, I feel like right now the reason why I feel so manic is that I constantly have things, especially when it's early on, there's always like things to fix up. So I already have like 3 or 4 things I know I want to change while I'm working on it, so I can just bounce from one to the next. How do you work with the gray on gray scheme? I think this is like the night mode. I don't know. If you have a better color scheme, I'm down to change it. It's dark. I'm gonna keep it until actually I don't know, you prefer this? This is blinding. That's not acceptable. Get the Nani plugin. Will make your beat sound pro. I don't know what that is, but I'll look at it. Whoa, Amari, what's up, dude? Amari, so glad to have you. So glad to see you back streaming as well. What do I think is more important for drum sound choice or drum patterns? Sound choice, definitely, by a large margin. What is up, Finesto? Have I tried Memblem's technique of using the beat warp mode to skip the harder transients in your hats to make them sound a bit messier? No, that sounds so cool though. I gotta figure that out. I need to use sends more. Dude, honestly, I might be abandoning sends. They're so useful in the workflow. But when you render, like if you do the render, man, these are like so specific. But if you ever do include return to master effects, or if I want to have like each individual thing have its own reverb, dude, it takes so long to render. I would have rather just put a plugin, like a reverb plugin on that specific track. Speaking of which, I should probably build a habit too, because otherwise I can't. I guess if I do that, I can't get the dry stems, huh? So maybe it is worth it to keep it. I hope to be better than you. Dude, I wish you the best. I don't even know what to say. Any advice to make layers of acoustic kick drum sound better? Honestly, I would layer with like electronic drums. Am I gonna save this live? Oh, I can't even catch up with chat. Let me see. In regards to the slice point, the transient, when you were chopping the toms to move it to grid, it seems like you snapped the slice point to the transient of the tom instead of the grid. Oh, I just clicked on it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, you can turn off the grid. Right, you see here? Off, on, off, on, off, on. I just press Control 4 if you're on Windows, and then if it's off, I can just click anywhere along the sample, so you're not stuck on the grid. That's what I do when I need to chop up the transients. And we're gonna save this live, yes. How old am I? I'm 25. I just bopped to Moonlight Samba in the shower. I'm glad it's shower music. With kits, shorten the transient on a different layer, then add drum bus. Wait, Omari, I need to shorten the transients on a different layer, then add drum bus. On my might try that. I've been trying drum bus, and sometimes it sounds great, and sometimes it just like blows out your drums. All right, Jason, we're gonna stop at that question. Do I use soft clipper on my master chain? No, not right now. On these drums, I actually have nothing. I thought I had something on this, so I guess it's just the sounds. I kind of want to put something on it though. The one I've been kind of going for recently is this thing called I Heart NY. Okay, so the hats here are definitely like super loud. Let's just tone it down a little bit. I just want these to be washed out. Let's go with that. That sounds fine to me. Fine, we'll just keep all of the things in there. And then I had an 808 in here too. Maybe we keep this for like a breakdown. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Maybe some light stuff on top. Let's see. One of the also things I've been doing with this jazz one, with the Evolution Jazz, it sounds kind of dope just without anything on it. Especially if you get some drift on that. Nope. What was the plugin called? WoW Control? Oh no. Will this work? Load response. Alright, don't look at this. What was I using to get the drift? I mean, I usually use just RC20, but it's always useful to try a different thing. Like, I don't want anything except for the wobble. And it's just way too fluttery right now. Where's my rack? I need to put this into favorites or something. Hold on. I should just do that. Does this not work like this? Oh, man. It's a bummer. Alright, that's alright. We'll figure this out later. What's up, dude? Thank you for the raid. I can't, dude, the chat is just completely lost. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming through. Hope your stream went well, man. Yeah, for any one of you who are just tuning in, I will have to shout out both Memblem and Omari Jazz, fellow streamers who are extremely talented. Dual platform stream, yeah. Oh, thank you, Memblem. Me too. Yeah, we're just working on some stuff, like more sound designy, dirty beat thing. That reverb is, or the delay, I really don't want. Let me try to get rid of that. Also, someone also donated 100 bits. I missed. Let me go look. Gamer Boy, thank you for the 100 bits as well. I appreciate your support. I can't see more than half of chat compared to the video. Yeah, this is like so busy. Man, I really want to do, like, change up the chords, but I'm trying to not do that. And just focus on seeing if I can make this interesting with sound design and variations. It's because I'm using Restream, yes, that's correct. Super nice to transition into that like section like that. I doubt we're gonna flesh this out too much. I really just want to get a couple of loops going. figure out more stuff. Let me really start moving the drums too. That snare is so perfectly on grid. I'd kind of want to make it. I don't know. I always don't know whether or not to make it later or earlier. Just kind of have to listen. It's also a bit quiet, huh? We're gonna make it a little bit earlier here. We're just gonna nudge all of these just a little bit. Might be cool to screw around with some of the close this. Let's make this a little crunchier here. Clipping. I guess I just drag everything down. Yeah, let's try to find something else here. Definitely some drum variation, that's okay. Just gonna come up with as many like melodic layers. This is kind of cool to like kind of beef up the I don't even know what this is. It feels like both a bass and a lead. Oh, it's because we have an LFO. Okay, so when we get into this portion, let's do this. So we'll probably have to like do some gain automation here because it's too loud when we get all the parts in. I wonder if we can make like some sort of like flourish. Some sort of triplet thing that leads in. Snare is kind of annoying me, but this is kind of a cool like beefed up thing that we can do. Maybe we use a mellotron here. Let's go for like a mellotron strings thing. And then have it like glide in. Oh, that'd feel really nice. Let's see if I can pull that off. Chamberlain strings. Oh, that's so sharp. That'll work. I really need to carve out some space though, because if I want anyone to be on this, it's getting so like dense. But I think we can do it. We just have to turn things down. Here, and then let's just copy this. Let's just copy the bass line. I don't remember what I played, but let's move it up one here. Let's not do this weird thing. Let's put this in, and then let's start carving out some space here, and also fixing the snare. I want it just to slide into that E right there. All right, good enough, good enough. We'll clean it up in a second. I need to catch up on chat because I'm super behind. Memblemo clock. Thank you for the mangoes. I don't get the mangoes. Can you explain that to me? Wait, why did that become an emote? What's up, Gunter? Thank you. What is my favorite chord? My favorite chord? That's such a loaded question. I can't decide. Don't I feel like sometimes using the same scale over and over again and transposing the key? Definitely. That's why I think it's important to learn different scales. And just move around. Like, sometimes you can just bounce between scales every bar or between chords. That's what makes things sound way more interesting to me. How do I stay consistent in my mixing? I don't have a good way of understanding how loud or quiet something will be. At this point, it's somewhat intuitive. Obviously, I'm still off sometimes. Like, I will stream and then I'll re-listen to the thing I made on stream and I'll be like, wow, my drums are super off. And it's just because your ears start... like, you can color your own mix just from spending time with it, because I focus on certain parts of the instrumentation more than others, so it naturally sounds louder to me when it's actually really quiet. And it also means I'm tuning out things in the background. But it's just something that comes with experience. Besides that, your best friend is probably just A/B referencing things as often as you can. What's up, Victor? My day is well. Just kind of started. Thank you, Fly. Thank you for coming through from Portugal. What is my favorite analog 4 bank? I have no idea. I just clicked through the presets. Where do I get the most organic sounding acoustic drum samples from? I'm a drummer but don't have my setup yet. Honestly, it's just lo-fi packs have a lot of good stuff. There's literally a pack called Dry Drums. I have another guy who does some drum samples for me. It's just really, really a mix. You have to spit a verse now. No, I don't think so. Have I ever tried music in 5/4? No. But one of my favorite songs is 5/4 by Gorillaz. I mean, we have to do that one of these days. How long did it take for you to get to where I am today? I've been producing for almost 6 years now. Is it 6 years? Yeah, about. But I grew up playing classical piano, so that's why it's easy for me to translate some of the ideas in my head. But now I'm running out of ideas, melodic ideas. So I'm studying jazz and trying to figure out how to expand that sort of part of my production. Do I work with a limiter on from the start? Definitely not. I don't know much about producing Nemo, but what software am I using? I'm using Ableton. You can also put a utility gain reduction on the master. Actually, yeah, I guess you're right, but I kind of like the headroom of being able to raise these later on. That's definitely true, though. Nemo, Ableton, and yeah, that's right. Going above 0 dB doesn't actually clip them. What plugin I use to pick these sounds? I'm kind of using a bunch of things. I mean, I have stuff from Omnisphere, I have stuff from Analog Arturia. I have more stuff from Analog. Also, processing kind of matters. I have something that I resampled that I'm running through like a guitar amp. Mix of everything. What's up, Palmo? Thank you for coming. Why do I use utility instead of just using track automation? Because then I can mix this separately. The reason why I put this on to instead of just using this, I think that's what you're asking, is because now I have like, this thing will now affect both when I'm mixing later on, and I'll be able to keep this difference without having to screw with it. Try Hollywood Strings on Omnisphere. It's good. I will. My favorite is probably East West. Am I recording the bass right now? How come there isn't a MIDI clip showing? Oh, because I use the capture function. So after I play something, you can press that button and it makes the MIDI after you played it. It like helps if you get nervous trying to record live. YXNG. Yeah, I think it's Young Chef that found you through the Kenny Battles. Big love from France, dude. Thank you, man. What headphones am I using? Sennheiser 650s. How many ideas make it through the final chopping block? Maybe 70%, if I just had to throw out a number. Peep the decap vocal, yes. Keys don't light up when I play. That's not good. Oh man, did it break? That's always so annoying. Sometimes it just like stops transferring. Yeah, I'm not sure. Usually this just doesn't end up resolving itself unless I restart completely. Let's see. So annoying when this happens. I have no idea why this happens. I'm not versed enough with the piano. Maybe we'll restart it. Am I in a battle right now? Moving fast as hell? No, I'm just doing my regular thing. I think I move probably faster on stream. Just because there's some sort of inherent pressure to get things going. But that's also pretty good for myself because I end up finishing stuff. What am I doing? Producing. Using utility so you can grab all the tracks at once. Make headroom is nice. How to learn the piano? I mean, I just grew up playing classical piano. How many beats I produce a month? I've been kind of slow this month. This is probably gonna be the burst of productivity for this week. You should do beat critiques. Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit, sometimes you just get so many and then I'm like, oh, I feel so bad not getting to everything. It's just draining. All right. Yeah. Let's clean this part up first. So loud. Maybe some sort of like trappier snare here. Let's see. No. That's really loud. Sorry about that. It kind of gives like the sandy, washed out quality to the snare, which is kind of nice. It's not bad. Oh yeah, I'm getting rid of this. This is it's like so harsh. Let's just fix up the EQ a little bit here. Sorry if you hear the vacuum. We're just gonna do a quick mix pass and then I'll probably move on to something else. Oh, that's really harsh. Okay, and then let's group these, run it through like a soft clipper. Also, make sure this thing cuts out way earlier. This crash goes on for way too long. Just trying to clear out, just clean up everything. And then we'll start to like level out the main sections here. Probably do some sidechain here. I used to use chain shaper, but now I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe I gotta use something else. Yeah, we'll just use a regular compressor, I guess. Oh, I can't find anything in the new menus. It's so annoying. Okay, hold on. Let me start tagging some stuff. Processing or favorites? No, it's processing. Processing, probably put vocals in processing, put my compressor in processing. Okay, there we go. Elemental Forces, thank you for the tier 1. Hold pedal. All right, that sounds pretty decent to me. Let's see. I'm pretty satisfied with this. I mean, obviously I could just keep on stretching it out, but I think I'm just gonna leave this and then move on. I'll hopefully try to get one more idea, or if we're lucky to. I'll make a quick bounce though. See, I've made nothing in the month of May. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back to this anyways. Catch up. How do you come up with ideas to enrich your tracks? I always get stuck because I don't know what I could add on. Honestly, just loop and start layering things. Like, just get like a super dense 8-bar loop filled with obviously too much stuff, and then you can start stretching it out. That's like probably the go-to way when I'm working with others to be able to come up with an arrangement. But you know, it takes a little bit of experience to figure out when you should do like a break or like do a chord change. I usually plan those out earlier on in the process. I follow you on SoundCloud too, thank you. What happens? Amazing. Signage 650s. Finally caught you live. Saw you on Tim Henson's Insta. Now I've binged your YouTube as well. Thank you for coming through. Does snare and kick pitch even matter? Maybe a little bit. Sometimes it can help to move them around, but I don't really tune my drums. Humanizing drums to sound like that is a challenge for when it comes to is a challenge for me. In real life, it's easier. Oh, 100%. Yeah, you have to like do very meticulous, like, you have to like move it off grid in various ways, in ways that I don't even have the energy to do most of the time. But when I say like watch Omari Jazz arrange his drums, or Louis Vuitton, they're like fine tuning the swing so much, and it's something I probably need to work on. Do I master my own stuff? Do I send it off to get mastered? I usually master my own stuff. As of late, I've been working with an engineer friend of mine who does it for me, so that's been nice. There's a chord progression I'll never get bored by. I don't know. I kind of do get bored of chord progressions. It's precisely why I'm trying not to. I'm trying to learn more. Finally caught a stream. Thank you, Sehan. Why do I always keep my drums gray? Just out of habit. I guess not the best color scheme, huh? Maybe we can change it. I was just like, oh, let's do gray and white. That's like very aesthetic combination, but then it is kind of hard to see the waveforms. You can right click on your mouse on the audio effects and inactivate group and folder. Oh my god, you just saved me. Thank you so much. Well, now we don't need this. Oh, that was... I can't believe they had the foresight to to get rid of this. I'm so used to this view. Thank you. This is so much better. I hate clicking through the folders. How do you think COVID has affected or influenced my beat making? It's probably made me a lot better. Because I haven't had to commute to work, and I've just been able to spend so much more time on this. Yo, what's up, Johnny? I got your text, sir. I will get back to you after this. Did I intend my name to be Oksami or OK from the start? Dude, honestly, it was OK Sammy at the beginning, and then people started doing Oksami, and I was like, oh, that's pretty okay. Let's go with that. And then Kenny Beats called me OK Sammy, so then we're back to OK Sammy. But I really don't mind either way. Yeah, let's start something else. So here's what I was kind of talking about. Let's just start from a melody then. I mean, we'll look for any random melody that I can find. Can I ask a non-music related question? Yes. Of course. So I just want to find like one melody, and then it's really fun to reharmonize it. I've been finding a lot of interesting progressions that I wouldn't have thought of otherwise by doing that. These are all pretty crazy. That one's pretty crazy. I have a studio filled of vintage synths and keys like Rhodes, or accept live recorded loops, of course. The most exciting part is clicking through all these loops, right? I mean, even something like that. Maybe we can start like splicing things together. We don't just have to pick one loop and. But just going through here, like the way I've started to think about it. Wait. How come I can't load plugins right now? What? There's someone trading for crypto? I would have bought it with crypto if I could. Oh man. Sucks. I missed my chance. Why can't I use my keys anymore? This VST2 plugin is not compatible with what? I literally just used it, okay? That's fine. Let's try to find a piano then. Hello, Antone on the track. How long did it take for me to write the logic for my new website? Between my co-founder and I, maybe about 2 to 3 weeks, just because we have to work on it on our off time. Oh, let me see if I can fix the piano as well right now. Sorry guys, I don't know if it's gonna work today. Do I mix my beats when sending to beat battles? Yeah, I'll like kind of a rough, because I don't have that much time, but you know, leveling and EQing and a sidechain is pretty much it. Do I plan on learning the guitar? I learned guitar for a little while, and then kind of leaned back into piano. Every time I think about it sometimes, but I'm like, man, I have so much still that I feel like I don't know on the piano, and I really want to like lean into this and kind of get specialized a little bit more. What do I think of Ethno World 6? I don't use it that much. It's got some cool one-shots and stuff, but I really like resampling stuff. Like, I end up not using it that much because if you go past a certain range on your keyboard, you can't play anymore. So one way that I've just been thinking about stuff is, so if you have a melody, I just think about all the scales that it could be in. So you could be in like all the E minors, or you could be in C major, which is kind of weird. Like if you go for C major, it's probably gonna sound weirdly happy and probably not great. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. A little soulful. But if we work in E minor. And so actually the cool thing is, like, with the E minor 7th, it's both, we're also in, we could also be in G major. Okay, so you could also be in, I'm so slow at this. You could be in D major as well. Right, because you have all the notes in there. I'm going back to C. And then you can sort of modulate in between different chords, and I don't know, like I still feel so so clumsy with all of this, but it like starting to make sense. And like if I stay in like E minor, then we get some really weird stuff. You get like some very like mysterious sounding stuff. I probably screwed that up. But when I usually work in the minors, it sounds a little bit more like film score-y to me. Actually, here's kind of what I do. Or this is what I was sort of doing to really dial it down. If you use the scales finder on this site. And really not... I don't really use this as a way to like write progressions because I think it's a little bit too methodical. Or I mean, like, I'm not gonna have this when I work sometimes, so I can't be relying on this. I need to actually know the scales, but it's like kind of good practice to go through everything that I said. So what I said it was like C major, D major, G major, E harmonic minor, E melodic minor. I'm like kind of curious what else is available. So it's just E, G, and B actually, so there's probably a bunch more available. Okay, so I don't want the Greeks. Yeah, all of the natural minors I don't care about. But like G sharp harmonic minor, I didn't really think of. The diminished stuff I'm super unfamiliar with, the augmented ones as well, but I feel like you get some crazy sounds working in these chords because you just get like very kind of tense sounds. And I don't know, it's like a nice color that I don't really work with. But for this one, let's just come up with something. Maybe there's some other stuff. Might be cool to sample this actually. Let's see if we can go darker. That's the problem. Let's see if we can do... I'm gonna also just toss some delay on this. See if we can just make this a little more washed out. I kind of want to go faster too. Like this is just getting too. This is getting it's getting a little bit sleepy for me. I want to make something a little bit more upbeat here. Oh, okay, so I kind of have some ideas here. Let's see. I really like this thing. Let's go down one semitone here. Yeah, I want to maybe just turn this into a pre-chorus. Alright, so yeah, I want to do something that's like just way dirtier after this. The keyboard isn't showing what you're playing. No, I'm sorry, I can't fix it right now. So we're gonna try to just like develop the idea a little bit. Just take these hats. Oh, it's a little bit too shuffly. There's so many breaks in this. This is way too fast. Is this too much? It might work. Let's see. We need to beef up the kick for sure, though. It's not. What's up, Doug? What am I looking for? I'm looking for just a kick. I'm just gonna find some more hi-hat stuff right now. I just don't want to sequence out a hi-hat. Easter. Nope. The horn's so silly, dude. I think we can fit it in though. gospel-y. I don't really want to use that like piano. It's like too defined for me, but as like a scaffolding maybe, we'll use that for now. And then start pulling it out to sort of not have this playing. Because it works. Obviously, if I just like blare out the piano, it's gonna sound okay, but I don't really want to go that direction. The horn. Oh, not the horn. We need to change this. Hold on. Let's make it a B flat. My sustain pedal makes them. It's like feels really weird right now. It's too washy now. Let's see. Can we bring this in a little bit? I think we just gotta screw with some sounds, man. Let's see. Palm muted, Rickenbacker. Never go wrong. We're gonna do like a palm mute one, and then I want to do a really. something along those lines. We'll see. Get rid of this thing. Let's also just resample this, whatever. It's kind of a cool sound.
我去买这个番茄炒蛋，要不要？
And we gotta lower this, I think. I kind of want to leave this progression even. We're just going to keep on pulling at this until we get something. Because I feel like I'm falling into the... I really do want to go out of left field a little bit. How do I get from something like this to something that's like way less harmonic? I do like the drums. I'm gonna tighten these up a little bit while I think, but I have like an idea in my head. It's just kind of hard to I have like a concept in my head right now, where I want this to kind of just loop a little bit. Like kind of have like a really melodic intro and then go into something that's super atonal. And then we'll bring it back later. Let's see. Okay, let's just add some time here. And then we'll go here. All right, let's go for something analog again, and let's see if we can just get something kind of I'm just gonna click through until something comes up. Oh man, you can get you can get really synthy. But this is probably not it. I hate it when they do like harmonics on the instruments. Let's get rid of the sustain. Or what is this? Why is it not just disappearing? That might be kind of cool. Can we get even like, can we just drop that progression altogether? Maybe. Let's try going like this. Okay, sort of. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let me get the. Let me get this thing back in here. Okay, so let's put. Let's delay and make this drag out into the. Alright, this will definitely work. I just need to mod the feedback here. And then drag this out into like the, not that extreme, but something like that, right? And that'll help kind of glue it together, and then I can kind of, hopefully I can get back into this progression. If not, we'll figure it out. A little bit more, a little bit more. All right, that's gonna be our loop. I just need to play it properly. Okay, and then I need some more percussion stuff going on right now. Let's get some trumpets. Definitely brass stacks in here. Oh man, I have to pull out my... Let me try it with the session horns. This almost never works, which is why I prefer just stacking it on my own. Is my on-screen keyboard not working? Yeah, definitely broken for today. Sorry. I have no idea why. I guess I'll pull out my... Hold on, I'm gonna get my breath control really quick. It's the saxophone. Oh, this is such an awful. It's so cheesy. All right, we can't use this. Wait, my piano's working? I don't even know what. That's so weird. Definitely no piano, but chords are right. What's up? I'm reading chat. I'm just yeah, I'm trying to deal with this thing just like updating at a really odd interval. Does my mic work? Is everything okay? I think everything's fine. Okay. What do I think about J. Cole's album? I have not listened to it. Can I make an album with just piano? I definitely could, but I feel like there's plenty of piano albums available. I don't know. Any tips for making better drum grooves? Really, again, I think it's just about sounds. For me, grooves, well, actually everything is just derived from listening to your favorite things and trying to reproduce them to the best of your ability, and you'll slowly pick up a bunch of tricks that you can make more generic. For example, if you're learning a specific groove but you figure out, oh, this like hi-hat and snare offset works really well, that's something you can use again. Do I use an arpeggiator? No. I mean, sometimes, yeah, but not in this one. Have I used the Brass and Stream sample with Ableton? I have not. If they have like a default one, I've definitely not used it. Is it the Tech Control MIDI breath controller? Yes. Oh, we're definitely getting closer. if we can get like just really synthy combined with this guitar texture here. That's so washed out. Maybe not that chord, huh? Whoops. Sorry about that. There we go, we're starting to get there. Wow, that's pretty beautiful. Someone suggested a wah. I think that's a very good idea. Maybe we do two versions, one with the wah, one without. Good. It's just really sharp, maybe because of the rotator. Yeah, the rotator actually adds like so many harmonics, it feels like. Oh, that might be super dope. Honestly, I have no idea what this is, but it sounds kind of crazy, so let's keep going with it. Let's definitely tone this down. Take here. God, this is so sharp. Oh, you know what? I probably have to... This would work with this thing too. I guess we can kind of work in both, huh? I kind of like this. This is like so dirty as a bass. Trying to find my sustain pedal. Definitely roll with the synth. This might be good for like a verse. Where was my... Can I film my hands? Dude, I've been trying to figure out a setup, but most of the ones that I've seen require me to like mount a, I don't know, like some sort of DLSR over my keyboard. I might just not have enough room, but if there's an easy way to do that, let me know. I really don't, maybe I don't want to hold the brass. I want to have just like accents here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's just loop this and then we'll start cutting out. Idea. I do want to get like a little brass fill to jump back in on this section. I guess. Let's see if we can screw around with this a little bit. Maybe some sort of filter at the very least. Let's see, maybe we can start doing stabs in this part. Let me catch up. Do you think streaming can be beneficial on YouTube for producers with a very small audience? I feel like it doesn't hurt to try. What are these chords? Just all chords that work with that like guitar lead. I guess it's good practice to E flat minor, minor seventh. E flat minor seventh, F minor seventh. I think we're just in C sharp major. And we kind of dive in and out. I don't think this is... I wish I could be better at describing these, but I'm trying. Didn't you think of making tracks you can perform live instead of DJing? Excuse me. Like Hayward, yeah, definitely. But I don't know, actually. When I think about the stuff I want to perform live, like I don't want to do crazy solos over stuff. I mean, there's a time and place for that, but the type of music that I listen to doesn't really have that. It's more of like it's more of a vibe and atmosphere than a showcase of musical. I don't even want to say skill. Obviously, it's skillful, but I think like when you have a solo, it's you're kind of letting the instrument speak, and I kind of care a little bit more about the overall holistic feeling of the track rather than let me play some insane lines all over the top. Am I gonna save this live? Yeah, it should be saved. I don't really know how YouTube caches stuff, but the live thing will be on Twitch for sure, like the VOD, and I'll do a highlight. Excuse me, I think I like choked. Where do you get the vintage sounding drums? I think a lot of these are from Beat Butcher. What MIDI keyboard do you use? Impact, Nectar, 88 key. What was the thing I'm blowing into? Tech MIDI controller, breath controller. What is the best music theory book? I have no idea. Honestly, I tried some music theory books. Was not helpful for me. I just started working with a teacher, Kiefer on keys. What's up, Ted Dance? Okay, there's like a little bit of a tail thing here. I want to get rid of. There's still some like. Oh, it's because this is holding through. Am I able to stop that? Oh man, what is this? I've never seen this before. I just want to figure out where the envelope is. Envelope attack, sustain decay. Alright. I'm just literally just gonna cut the gain. I don't want to look at that. Let me get that line in. Let's see if we can get back into this section here. Let me start labeling these because I'm a little bit off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Let's turn this into a pre. Take out the drums here for sure, so we build up some time for ears to adjust. Take out this thing too, I think. Maybe we can start washing this out again. We'll figure out what to do with this. Maybe that's too much. I'm not going to use this instrument, but let me just see if it works. This might be a cool break. Let's make this a break. Yeah, that could work. All right. And then let's have it pitch down. Can I adjust the glide range? How do I do that in this thing? I might not be able to. I might need to go to sampler. Alright, that's fine. Pitch bend goes down to 12? And then I want to slide it down. And then start pitching it down and have it like kind of descend into that section. Need to reset this. I need to crash. Alright, I just need to come up with some more ideas to stretch out verses and then probably call it for day. What are we doing? Yeah, let's find a crash. Nope. These are all okay. Maybe FX as well. Let's see if we can find anything. Wow, very Robotaki-esque. Or keep it. I'm always a sucker for that. But I still need to crash, or maybe a sweep. I don't know. Let's also add some little lighter kicks to spice this up here. And you want some open hi-hats and closed hi-hats. I think I'll just splice them together here. Something like this. We'll, I really want it to like just hit every single moment though. That should help, like just really start emphasizing different parts of the beat instead of just having like a flat loop over it. It just helps everything feel so much tighter. I have no idea what to call this. I don't know. Okay, we'll just call it Bloom because that's the name of the snare. We'll delete this. Dirty Box. Oh, thank you for the suggestions. I would have named it one of those had I not just clicked save. I wonder if this works. Oh, hold on. Let me find a different snare. Then we can really juice this like break here. Turn these down a little bit. Nah, maybe not. Let's use a different crash for these. But definitely sounds a little bit tighter. Like I might need to change the sounds a little bit, but I think that like the groove with the drums feels way better. Let's grab a... I need to do like a sub bass check. Sorry, there's feedback. just to give it a little warmth, not warmth, but rumbly in the lowest end, because my sub can go a little bit harder on this. Let me figure out. They changed all of the operator presets, so I always get confused. Is it sub sine or is it sine like basic bass? Oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't turn on my. I forgot to turn on my mic. Thank you. I turned it down because you guys heard the feedback, but I think you're good again. Let me see. Hello? Yeah, we're good. Oh, that's so loud. I do want to. I have one more fill here that I'm hearing. Let's get that in. Alright, I'm just gonna go and look for fills. Trying to find a snare to cut up here. Maybe we'll cut up these. That's a little bit sandy sounding. This is close. Honestly, I feel like fills are just trying to wrangle everything into position half the time. Oh, it's so messy. straight into this bass line. It's too empty without it. Last thing I'm just gonna add to the break, and then I'll get back to chat. Actually, maybe I'll just do chat. I feel like I'm so behind. Sorry. TED Dance, 1 a.m. in my city. What am I doing? I'm just working on some random ideas. Keel, I'm currently working in Logic Pro, considering switching to Ableton, but I don't want to move out of my comfort zone. What would you say are the biggest pros of Ableton? Probably just audio warping. Again, you don't have to switch at all. As someone else said in the chat, until you've gotten very frustrated with a certain workflow and you know for a fact that Ableton will help you do it, it's hard for me to really give you a good answer because maybe your workflow works really well with Logic. Where do you learn my voicings for chords? You just kind of screw around with different inversions and color notes and remember the ones that you like. It's just trial and error for me, really. I don't really learn them. I love you and your thighs. Thank you. The keyboard display isn't working. And yeah, unfortunately it broke. Sometimes it happens. I have no idea why. What is the gimmick called? It is the Tech Breath controller. Do I mix with headphones? What is my opinion on that? Very positive. I trust my headphone image a lot more than my speakers because I don't have my room treated. But it really doesn't matter. As long as you know what songs are supposed to sound like on your set of headphones, then you're probably okay regardless of what you use. Sounds like a tuned fart. Sounds about right. The keyboard isn't working. Yeah, I just answered that. What's up, Dashy Mir? How are you doing? But yeah, let me just quickly get this in here. Uh-oh. I need to turn this off. Okay. Hollywood strings, orchestral strings, short, tight, short, loose. I actually don't remember some of these. Oh no, I have to. Do I not have this? I didn't unlock my strings. I totally forgot. I thought I did though. Sometimes I'll switch my license to my laptop because I'm going out to work on a session, so. Oh man, it's on my laptop right now. Okay, that's fine. stuff here, but I do want to put a little roll in here. Can I do this but reverse it to make it go down? Oh, this works a lot better. But we'll have to shorten it. Yeah, okay. I'm doing well, Dashy. I'm just trying to get my streams in because I haven't been on for a little while, and I also haven't been making that many beats again. How do I work on ideas? I don't know what you mean. What laptop do I use? I have some gaming laptop that I got for my startup back when I needed to do some heavy visual processing to read streams. It's like Electronics, ELUKTRONICS. It's like some indie laptop thing. Have I seen the Opus update? Nope. Headphones are Sennheiser 650s. Bass/guitars recorded is not recorded. Well, I don't know what you mean. I mean, it's MIDI, right? But that's just because I'm using my libraries. Check out the samples I sent you a while back on Discord. Okay, well, was my favorite guitar VST, Shredded Archtop. Contact guitars ain't it. Well, the ones I use are contact guitars, Shredded Archtop and Evolution Jazz. But yeah, let's go through let me quickly clean this up.
Other people mainly.
Whoops. We can go to, then we're probably going to wrap it up in a bit. Oh, I really want to turn off the hats here. That should feel really good. yeah, I think this is a pretty solid set of sections here. Let me see. Yeah, we are going to wrap it up, but before that, I'll just check out chat really quick. Do I ever MIDI my drums or mostly drag and drop? Yeah, I still prefer to work in audio. I might try some MIDI work, but this is just too convenient for me at this time. I don't know. I just like everything laid out here. It's sort of like a collage of drums. Like I have a loop, but I don't know where to go from it. Sometimes that fits. That's sort of a difficult question. I mean, if it's a melodic loop, I feel like you just need to learn, what chords can work with it. If it's percussive, then it's a lot more open, right? And rhythmic sort of development is a lot more forgiving than melodic ones because there's not really, dissonance when you're working with rhythm. Maybe something sounds a little bit off in timing, but it's pretty forgiving as to what you can do. How long does it take a beat to make from start to finish? I mean, it ranges from like 3 hours to weeks. So like, just depends on how inspired I am and how many ideas I have. Like even something like this, I could finish probably really quick if you just did it like a very lazy arrangement, right? I mean, I just dupe this and then maybe add some variation on the verse and then call it done. But I don't think that's very fun. Sometimes you do need to do that, but it's nice to give a little more love to the things you're working on. If you're not just trying to make it, for the sake of making it and getting it pitched or something, but yeah, we'll go through it once more before we hop off here. Do I have a Discord server? I do. I need to set up a bot for YouTube, I guess, but you can find it in pretty much every single video on my channel. I link to it. How do you usually come up with making a bridge? Is it usually the same progression? Sometimes, yeah. This one's pretty similar. I added like one passing chord and just modified it a little bit. But sometimes like I'll just write and things will sound like a bridge and I'll be like, well, it looks like we accidentally came up with a bridge, and you'll just use it. But yeah, I'm gonna look for some of the raid and we'll play it through once more. We gotta flesh out this. This is okay. Alright, a bunch of really weird stuff that I pretty much never make, but it's kind of fun to force yourself to come up with these sort of things. So, yeah, hope you guys learned something. I'll try to be on next weekend. But this seemed to work pretty well. I think I'll definitely do some more double streams in the future. So until next week, yeah, take care. Have a good Saturday.